I'm so honored to be, seeing you guys long time, and thank you so much for joining in this Zoom interview for you guys. Amazing new album is coming out very soon.
Thank you.
So how are you guys? Long time, man. Long time. I mean,
it's been too long.
It's been too long.
It has been 2 years since we ate a ramen soup in Tokyo.
Yeah,
I can't even think what was the last time we met.
It's his birthday. Remember? Since your birthday, when you partied in Tel Aviv, Tsuyoshi.
Yes. I came.
Sandman and Patrick.
Yeah, after Skizologic studio, and me and Maor, Maor, you drive. We were so late.
We was late.
We were so late, and then
Raz was in the studio in the middle of the Boom Eternity creation.
Yeah, Raz was so pissed off because we were so late, and then I remember that. Anyway, so let's talk about the Square album. And basically, I've been already listening it. It's amazing. It's tremendous job you guys did. It's great. And first of all, I would like to ask you how you guys started the Square project and when, or just tell me roughly this kind of basic question, please.
I think the first release is from 2013, like almost 7-8 years.
On the Zion, no?
On Zion 604 album, debut album by Maor. I think the first track was the Square track, DNA, which was for us like a milestone in our creation.
Nice.
We've been working on this track for so long time.
Yeah.
In order to be like the first track on the upcoming album of the debut album of Maor in Zion, it was with a lot of excitement those days because we actually felt that there is something very different cooking here. It's not old school, but it's not also the new style. It's not a true psytrance. And I think later on, that was one of the things that led us to concept the whole project by this track, by those sounds, by this approach.
So basically, 2013, that's how you guys started.
Yeah.
Well, so I mean, like you guys, I remember you guys.
Actually, it was even a little bit before then, but the first release was 2013. Yeah. Because it was March and we worked on this track quite long. We can even say like we actually started this project in 2012.
Yeah.
We started that because we used to play lots of back-to-back sets together.
I mean, you guys know each other from the kids,
just
no?
to sit one day in the studio, and the vibe was so great that we decided to take it one step forward, and this quote was created.
Actually, me and Maor, he was a kid when we met. I was a grandfather still. But no, we've met like 9 years ago. We didn't know each other from childhood.
Yeah.
Very problematic child, Maor also, and problematic kids don't go together along together.
So how did you guys meet? Like you guys met each other like at the party or already from the school or?
No, not school. Actually, we knew each other, and every time that was Maor was calling me on the phone, I was it was written Maor Klika. He was calling to book me. I didn't know him like personally, but every time he was calling, I was happy because I knew that he is going to book me. And then I started my label Zion 604, which is preserving the old school style.
Yeah, yes.
And Maor and the Klika guys, they did some parties back then. Actually, the first launch party of Zion 604 was made by Maor as a producer, without any involvement as a musician in the label.
Right.
And this is like 2 thumbs up for him because it gave us the best, the best exposure
thumbs up.
we could get. 2 thumbs up, man.
But so then after that, you guys are speaking about music, and then feels like oh, let's start to make music together, all that kind of things. And this is how you guys started.
We started by it was a nice time that we actually sat and created things without any purpose, just involvements, experimental stuff.
Yeah.
But mostly we've been focused on making an old school trance compilation for Zion, which was compiled by Maor.
Yes.
And I believe really it's not because of that Maor is on this Zoom meeting. I believe this album is one of the best and most important albums that we released. And I think back then my career has changed because Maor changed my career. I believe I changed his also, but
man.
At that point, I think everything started for both of us.
Yes, both of us. I mean, both of you guys and both of us, like 3 of us too. But,
all of us, yes.
Actually, the stamper was that Darwish, if you know Darwish, he has
Darwish,
really,
Deep
he
Dave.
has a big event that come in every year. Remember Itzik in the next to the Dead Sea. And it's like a legendary event, and he invited us to play back to back. It was the first time we actually played together.
Right.
So this was the stamp of the beginning of new partnership, like musical way.
So what was the style? I mean, I'm going to the second question now. It's just like style of the Square, like how you guys wanted to do it, like old school with the new productions and things like this, or like a
actually when we created the DNA, we was really we played so many DJ sets in so many events back then, and we played mainly old school music, from Japanese, from Matsuri to Psy Harmonics to Platypus and everything when combined back then. And the thing that catch us the ear was like we started to perform more and more alongside the big artists as well that has much better sound than us.
Right.
So we started it was all those like acid square kind of how we call it, like production by by Unijek, Out of Trance, and all those legends that catch us the ears for us. And we found it's working quite well and also sounds good and fit to our style. And we decided to make one track that will combine that kind of sound with modern production, with more a little bit intense power on the dance floor. And this is how we basically started to make our own musical way with Square. And the first track, we was really, really happy with the result, as we say before. And I think not too long after, we decided like we actually need to start a new project and to take it one step forward. We create a new track that called We Dream of Wires. That if you listen to it, you can really feel the Square vibe. There is a vocal that explains between the oscillators and what it does to the music. And
this track is on Zion.
Acid Disco compilation.
This track lead us to make this compilation called Acid Disco. We made a new
that track. I remember.
This is the opening track of the compilation, and that one lead us to create another track that closed the compilation, and it was good timing. All the scenes start like to bubbling with this kind of music. All the artists got inspired and send us stuff, and it was really great to choose. Like we had a bunch of music to choose whatever we like and prefer.
One thing that I can say, like for sure, is now when I hear Maor speaking, I understand the similarity lines between the change that we've been passing through on the label concept and the Square, because until the Square album, the Square compilation, the Zion 604 was orthodox, old school Goa trance label. Okay. After we released Maor's album and the acid disco compilation, I see the symmetrical lines that changed. Like the label changed with the music. You know what I mean? The whole concept of the label still like old school trance music, but we started to open the mind for new music, more innovative, more square sounds, more things that attach to the nowadays music.
Good one.
Also as a label, not as a project. Also as a label.
Yes. It's a good one. You know,
it's breaking the patterns actually.
Yeah.
Because pattern until then was very old school, very systematic.
So all these concepts, breaking through now, and then after that, you guys made this album. Title is Second Floor, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what is the concept for this album? Simply, like total concept or something. Like because of that, I mean, I'm just asking you because of that. The titles of this album is called Second Floor, and also this is title of the track too, which is my favorite track on this album.
I think Second Floor, the hidden message behind this track is our development. And what I mean by that is like we've been until now on the first floor. It's not just a cool vocal that led us to something. We've been working on that track, specifically that track, more than a year. I'm not sure that Maor has a track that he worked on him more than a year, or me also.
Brother, why not more than 2 years?
Really, what I can say is that we felt that there is a development here. Okay, we reach now to a different level, to a different floor. And and the concept was to upgrade ourselves after a long period of time that we've not been making music together.
Right.
I started my old school style session. Maor is in the top of his career, in the middle of his career now. It was a great momentum, the COVID time, to stop and to break the pattern and to start to create something else unique, which combine influences.
Well, I mean, like I'm so lucky to have you guys this updating level of the album, release on the Matsuri. I mean, like I'm so thank you so much for you guys, man.
I'm not sure that you know how much your path is really important in our path, because creating the Kiba remix, for Matsuri,
which is including in this album.
Yeah, of course. It gave us the feeling that it can be an album. After this track, when Matsuri supported that track by EP releasing, we understood that there is something else here, which is totally dance floor, but a bit more deep, a bit more with a touch to the roots. It's like leaving the it's like growing as a seed without getting out from the land.
Right.
It's like it's a true growing.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
When we finished to do the Square album, the Second Floor track, we thought it must be an EP. We must do another one.
Yeah,
because it was so fun and the melody catch us so hard that we said, and the vocal and everything that been there, like it was another magical track. Like to be honest, every Square track, it's becoming very unique with its sound.
Yeah.
And at that part, we said we must do another one to do an EP. And when we did the Kiba remix, it was the stamper of us that we need to do at least 2 more,
At least 2 more, yes.
and not finished with the 2 tracks.
Anyway, so okay, guys. What is next questions? What something like? Can you just tell me any like further information for the you guys' future? Like any gigs coming, festival, releasing plans, doesn't have to be for the square. It's like Roy Shidapu, as Skizologic, as a Gumi. I'm sure you guys.
Basically,
okay. For Mao-san, dozo, please.
Basically, for the Square project, we have a debut album launch on September. The actually release should be on the 6th of September, if I'm not wrong, right?
Yes.
So we have a launch party on the 8th.
Oh, good. We're
gonna play. Yes, with the clicker. It's outdoor, and it should be really great.
Make sure that you guys record your live set at the clicker.
Yeah, we will do.
Wow! I can't wait to see.
Yeah, so this is gonna be the debut album for that, debut album launch for that, and it seems it's gonna be great fun. And beside that, we probably will have a few more. We still need to see what will be the situation in Israel, but that's quite much the future plans for the Square. Of course, we're releasing the album, so at the moment we are not thinking about future releasing with this project. But we are still in the making all the time, so nobody knows what the day will lead. So we are open.
Okay, good.
I think Roy is with his Shidapu's project and his Asphalt Collective and Zion's working quite good. Every weekend he's playing like few parties. Same as me. Things are popping.
Good one.
Actually,
Looking forward to it.
I opened the sub-label for Zion 604 called Aswad.
Yes, Aswad. Yes, I got the tracks from you.
Yeah, we try to push only Israeli artists,
all the young artists.
Only young artists, and Maor also here. Maor is Maor is most involved in everything that I do. Started with my label, continue with my mix and master, and also on the Aswad. He's making the mastering for this label.
Exactly.
Because we go to the top quality all the time.
Nice.
And we try to give the new artists, including some of them that you know, like Raziel, we try to give them the true tools to become an artist. Even if it's not there now, it will be, you know?
Yeah. It's very important to educating your skills and everything.
It's very important. I know as a young artist that it's very helped me to grow up. You know, when you have a good platform to release your own music, it's give you a drive.
Yeah, give them a chance and give them all these ideas and everything. So they very much appreciate it, and then they needed it. So
they need it for sure. They will motivate them to make it to be better in the future.
Exactly, and then you guys are main organizer too. So good things that are here. I'm so happy. Okay, guys. Last question, just like not question, but it's for the last Zoom interview. Just any messages for your wild fan. Let's start from Roy-san. Dozo, please. Any message?
My immediate message is actually my message to the fan that will hear this album is never quit making something that will free your mind and spirit, because we did in the last 1.5 years, all of us was dealing with very hard stuff on the Cosmos, okay? And all the music that you have on that album, on that mini album, was created in that time. In that time, we had problem to meet one each other, to create. The mind was very stuck. And the true message of this album is never give up of creating music or any art that free your mind.
Nice.
For me, I don't know.
Good. Okay, so Mao-san, please.
Yeah. Well, actually, Roy quite say that it is, you know.
Yes.
We believe the true message behind it was to keep the music even in hard times like we have been through in the last 1.5 years. So,
I would like to thank you, Rocco, to thank everyone that was involved in this project, because sometimes I felt that this is a release that can change, I believe, a lot of things musically. Okay, and this is the best place to say thank you. Arigato gozaimasu. To you, Rocco, and to everyone that is involved.
With that opportunity, we would like to thank Domestic for the great mastering, as always.
Yes. Also,
and for Nathan Lansky for the great artwork.
Yes.
And of course, to Rocco to motivate us and to be the back office for us for so many years.
Endless power.
Yeah, and Tsuyoshi for the inspiration and for everything. Yeah, we are really love you guys, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much too, guys.
That's for sure. I feel at home, Tsuyoshi.
Anyway, let's keep in touch.
Yara, let's speak soon.
Yara.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.